Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the DJ Roscoe Sports Show, our season premiere, because there's football this week. Yes, we've had some high school, we've had some college football. Penn State's won, Notre Dame's won 2 games, and high school football, Friday Night Lights have been covering that for the Times Leader at Lake Lehman and Tunkhannock, respectively. But we're excited because NFL football starts tomorrow. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We got our cool banner back, DJ Roscoe Sports Show, with our renovated basement. For my beautiful wife, love you with all my heart, Abby. So we're excited. Thursday night football kicks off with the defending Super Bowl champions Kansas City Chiefs versus very improved Dan Campbell's Detroit Lions and Jared Goff and company on Thursday night football on NBC. Very pumped for it. We got 16 matchups, 8 1 o'clock games on Sunday, 5 4:25 games, and then Sunday night football, Cowboys at Giants, big time rivalry, and then Monday night football on the 22-year anniversary of September 11th. We have the game in New York, in Jersey actually, Buffalo Bills at the Jets. Battle of division rivals, whoever's gonna win this season series and get on a hot streak is gonna have a great chance to win this division title. The Bills have won it 3 years in a row after wrestling away from the Patriots with Tom Brady after all those years after Brady left. For now, we think Brady's retired. He's gonna be celebrated and honored at halftime the Eagles-Patriots game in New England this Sunday. And the Jets are trying to dethrone them with Aaron Rodgers and company. Hard Knocks, they just did the season finale last night, the 5 episodes. There's a lot of Aaron Rodgers in that. The Jets have high hopes to end their 12-yeir playoff drought and maybe win a Lombardi trophy in Vegas in February. Hey, a boy can dream like me. I could wish for the stars. Please let them win a Super Bowl in my lifetime. This is our best chance these next year or two with Aaron Rodgers at the helm before you have to maybe go back to stinky Zach Wilson or go back to the drawing board and draft another quarterback who's unproven. So we're going to start off with our NFL predictions. Thursday Night Football tomorrow, September 7th at 8:20 p.m. Also, we're getting ready to start our baseball practices at Luzerne County Community College. I'm the head baseball coach of, so excited for that. Thursday Night Football, NBC, 8:20 p.m. Also streamed on Peacock. The Detroit Lions greatly improved last year. I think they finished 9-8, even knocked off Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to keep the Packers from going to the playoffs last year. Lions at Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs here. I think the Lions are going to give them a heck of a game. Usually, the defensive Bowl champions is an easy contest here, but the Lions will give them everything they could hope for and more, everything they handle and more. Plus, Travis Kelce is questionable for this game. Luckily, it looks like his ACL is okay, but he at least hyperextended his knee at practice yesterday, so that would be a big loss if he can't play or is limited. But Pat Mahomes, you can keep him healthy. Still going to be a hard guy to stop with his receivers. I know they lost Juju Smith-Schuster and Hardman, who went to the Jets. Juju Smith-Schuster went to the Patriots. But whoever he has out there, they'll make it work. The offense will be explosive. If they lose Kelce, that would be a blow. And Chris Jones being out on defense, probably going to sit out the first 8 weeks, battle over a contract extension. That will hurt them. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and kind of a shootout, but kind of like it was a few years ago when it was Rams and Chiefs with Jared Goff and company versus Pat Mahomes, Chiefs and Rams on Monday Night Football. I'm going to say the Chiefs get the upper hand at home when they hand out their championship Super Bowl rings. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I'll go with 34-27. They win by a touchdown with the Detroit Lions to kick off the season on Thursday Night Football. Then for the 1 p.m. early games on Sunday, September 10th, first Sunday of the football season, can't come soon enough. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We got Panthers at Falcons on Fox, 1 o'clock. I'm going to go with the Panthers here, playing well with their rookie quarterback. They'll find a way. They have Frank Reich as their head coach. I think they'll surprise some teams this year, and I think the Falcons, very hit or miss. I don't really like a lot of the talent they have. I don't think their quarterback's very proven, who took over for Marcus Mariota last year. I think the Falcons, even at home, I think this is going to be a tight game, but I think the Panthers actually have more talent. And I know that rookies will make mistakes, but I think the Panthers are going to get it done, surprise some teams this year in the division rivalry game kick off the season. I'm going with the Panthers, 16-13, win by a field goal over the Atlanta Falcons. 1 o'clock on CBS, Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. Texans are improved. They have a rookie quarterback. He'll make mistakes against a tough Ravens defense. They'll eventually get better. I like their young coach, D'Amico Ryans, was a heck of a defensive player back in his day. But I think the Ravens, they're going to be explosive this year. If Lamar Jackson can stay healthy, he finally got the contract extension out of the way. Needs to keep that knee healthy. He's been banged up and been missing big chunks late in the season, these last 2 seasons. But they got Odell Beckham Jr., a lot of offensive firepower, more offensive firepower than he's usually has been used to over these years. And they have the top-notch defense. I'm going to go with the Ravens, win bigly over the Houston Texans. I'll go with 37-13. They win by 24 points. Ravens big at home in Baltimore with the Texans. Then 1 o'clock on CBS, Bengals at Browns, the battle for Ohio. Joe Burrow is supposedly cleared to play, even though he's been banged up with a calf injury. I believe in Joe Burrow. The Bengals, all their offensive firepower, they'll get it done. Browns, I know it's a full year under under Deshaun Watson being the quarterback. I think they'll have a decent chance to do some positive things, but I think in the end, the offense is still going to be sluggish. And Joe Burrow is just, Joe Cool, basically, like Joe Namath back in the day. So confident out there, and he's going to lead this offense, and they're going to get it done. So I'm going to go with the Bengals beating the Browns. I'll go with 23-10. They win by 13 over Cleveland. Then 1 o'clock on Fox, the Jaguars, my buddy Dan Torres Jaguars at the Colts. Going with the Jaguars to win big here. I'm a big fan of Trevor Lawrence, how well they did. Big comeback win over the Chargers in the first round of the playoffs. Gave the Chiefs a tough run for their money in the second round of the playoffs when Pat Mahomes got banged up. Watched that quarterback series on Netflix. That was great stuff. I think Trevor Lawrence, under the tutelage of Doug Peterson, won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, is going to continue to excel. I'm going with the Jaguars to crush the Colts with a young rookie quarterback and young first-year head coach, formerly the Eagles coordinator. I'm going to go with the Jaguars beating the Colts division rivalry. I'll go with 27-17. They win by 10 on Fox at 1 o'clock. Jaguars over the Colts. Then I'll go with Bucks at Vikings. And watch the correct show. I have a newfound respect for Kirk Cousins, all the stuff he goes through. I think he's a heck of a quarterback. Doesn't quite get it done in the playoffs, but I think the Vikings win big at home over the Bucks. No Tom Brady anymore to say than Baker Mayfield. I think he'll do a decent job, but it won't be the same team. Mike Evans is having contract issues, the star receiver. I'm going with the Vikings with all their offensive power, with Jefferson at wide receiver and Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins, all that offensive firepower. Vikings will crush the Bucks at home. I'll go with 32-17. They win by 15 points. Then we have Titans at Saints, 1 o'clock on CBS. I'm going to go with, this is a tough one to call. I'm going to go with the Saints here at home. I think Derek Carr and the Saints will get it done. They'll do enough offensively. Defense struggle. The Titans offense, besides Derrick Henry, is kind of hit or miss. Mike Vrabel's defense is always top notch, but I'm going to go with the Saints to beat the Titans in a close one. I'll go 20-17. Saints at home at the Dome will win against the Titans. 49ers at Steelers, 1 o'clock on Fox. My wife's team, big-time Steeler fans. We're going to go see Steelers and Jaguars later in the year. I'm going to go with the Steelers to pull off a little bit of an upset. I know everyone, Brock Purdy coming in, full-time year as starter, even though he has the elbow injuries, come back supposedly fully healthy, got rid of Trey Lance to the Cowboys. But I'm going to say the Steelers, they were great in preseason. I know that doesn't necessarily mean much. They were 3-0, and I really loved Kenny Pickett to keep maturing, Najee Harris, Pickens at receiver, Deontay Johnson, TJ Watt staying healthy. That defense could be top-notch. Patrick Peterson, Minka Fitzpatrick, the Steelers at home. They're an excellent team at home. The crowd's going to go crazy with playing Renegade with the Terrible Towels. I may be drinking the Kool-Aid. I know the 49ers, a lot of people expecting to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to go with the Steelers beating the 49ers 23-20, 1 o'clock on Fox, who would be a big upset of the day in Pittsburgh, the Steel City. Then finally, 1 o'clock, Cardinals at Washington Commanders on Fox. I'm going to go with the Washington Commanders at home. Both teams are kind of struggling, but I think Washington will get it done. Close game. I think their quarterback's underrated, Sam Howell. I think they'll win it 20-13 at home in Washington, D.C. Then for the 4 o'clock games, we're quickly doing this. 4:25 on Fox. Packers at Bears. Packers, it's going to be a close one because Justin Fields I like, and the Bears have improved. But I think the Packers will continue to own the Bears even without Aaron Rodgers, and Jordan Love will surprise some teams and do a decent job out there. I think the Packers will beat the Bears. I'll go with 20-17. They win by 3 on the road in Chicago. 4:25 on CBS. Raiders at Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos. Sean Payton's first game as head coach of the Broncos. They get it done. Russell Wilson's Broncos will improve. The defense will be better. The offense will be much better. And they beat their division rival, the Raiders, and Jimmy Garoppolo. Not sure that ankle that's messed up. And the foot, and they have Devontae Adams, and Tom Brady's a part-time owner of the Raiders, but I still think the Broncos will find a way in Sean Payton's first game in Denver. He's talked a lot of smack about the Broncos struggling last year with Nathaniel Hackett. He has to back it up. I think Russell Wilson leaning for a much better season. Not great, but much better, closer to the great years with the Seahawks.